Everyone, this is Jim, and this card's terrible. No, I'm kidding. Um, but I wanted to go into a deep dive into Dr. Blight with you. I know a lot of people are talking about how terrible it is. It's a bad card. It's not worth the price of the vouchers, and I don't think it's worth the price of the vouchers because those are ridiculously priced, to be honest with you. But I don't think it's a bad card. And we're going to find out why. So I'm more so talking about this card in terms of the modern format. So we're going to not be looking at like any of the alpha, beta stuff. We're just going to be looking at the rewards in Untamed and Forward. Same thing with Untamed and Dice as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at him real quick. At level 1, he's got 1 damage, 1 speed, this, or no armor, and 3 HP. Affliction and slow. So in bronze, you can only have a maxed out level 1. In silver, you can go to 2. At gold, at 3. I want to pay more attention to the level 1 and level 2 because this is where majority of the people are going to be playing him. So when we look at Affliction, right? Really good ability. Let's go take a look at the other creatures that have Affliction that are going to be played in. Are we able to? Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. No. All right. That doesn't work how I wanted it, but we can just look at the cards. So we can tell by the borders. Spirit Druid Grog. Wait. Oh no, I'm on slow. My bad. Here we go. We can tell by the borders. Magma Troll, right? Gets it at level 6, but with a common at level 6, you don't get to utilize that until gold rating. So let's see what else we got. Elemental, level 5. In silver, you can only take rare to level 4. So again, this you don't get it until level 5. So gold. Then let's keep looking forward. Captain's Ghost gets it at level 1. This guy is he's a card. He shares the same speed. He does a little bit more damage than our friend Dr. Blight. So this is a card that can kind of utilize it like Dr. Blight. And then we look at Sorcerer, which you got to be in Diamond. You got no, that's beta, or yeah, beta card promo. Grim Reaper gets it at level 1. And I mean, Grim Reaper is kind of a monster though. And then Darkest Mage gets it at level 3. And this you can actually use in silver. So Darkest Mage is one you can also utilize in silver with Dr. Blight. Obviously we got the Mimosa. You're probably not playing Mimosa. She's like $400. So we're kind of looking at more budget options. So the only cards that we really have are Captain's Ghost. Why do I keep on calling him Ghost Captain? Grim Reaper and Darkest Mage if you want to get that level 3 for silver. Otherwise, you can just use, Grim Reaper, or if you are playing black, you utilize the Grim Reaper along with the Dr. Blight. But for 2 mana, this is probably like the closest one to the Dr. Blight range. But then we also have the Weaken, or not Weaken, this is slow. Weaken's over here. He gets this in Diamond. So now let's go look at slow. All right, who gets slow that is in the modern format? We got Spirit Druid Grog, but this is level 3 legendary, and we're not aiming for gold right now. We're aiming for bronze, silver. Primarily silver because you want to get out of bronze as soon as possible. But you can still utilize bronze level cards inside silver at a really good win rate. Too bad Spirit Druid Grog is not in that running. Who else we got? Cave Slug, level 10. No, that's not going to work. Diamond Dragon? You guys have the you guys have the Untamed Dragon that gives it at level 1? I mean, he's pretty good. He's only like 100. He's only like $100 and 10 mana. Yeah, I think Dr. Blight in Modern is a pretty decent card, just being based off of like the cards that we're seeing here. Like, all right, we have Diamond Dragon for slow because we no longer have, where's he at? Oh yeah, right here, Creeping Ooze. We no longer have Creeping Ooze, and this guy was crazy good. And then we have Captain's Ghost, Grim Reaper, Darkest Mage. I mean, he's going into slots that these guys fill, and for 4 mana, really good low cost. You can use him in the 4 drops or less. Otherwise, the only other card as of right now you can use is Darkest Mage. So this now provides utility in every other color in Modern. So yeah, the fact that you're able to have that in silver in the Modern format will be really nice, and you can have it in every single color because he's neutral. And aside from that, right, there's some speculation that we're going to do here. Okay, we have, let's go pull him up again. All right, so since he does have that slow, right, it's kind of as if he has 2 speed, right? And at 2 speed, it's pretty decent. Okay, 2 speed, and since he's at the highest attack order when it's tied for speed, and he's a legendary magic user. So even if they tie for magic, since he's legendary, every epic, rare, and common will be hit underneath him, or will go second after him if there's a tie. And from that point, we can then start looking at some of the summoners that we have. How do I? All right, you know, let me just pull this up. So now let's go to the market. Summoners. All right. So the summoners that can go really well with him. I mean, if we're playing the speed control, right? You have Kitty, the +2 speed, but then the slow, 3 speed difference at that point, you know, before anything else happens. And then you also look at the Pyre. You know, Pyre going into the Modern format is going to be pretty decent. I think we will see, depending on what they come out with, I think we'll see more Pyre as well. And even if, so the speculation for one of the new Fire summoners is Magic. Okay, and I think both of them will work great with Dr. Blight. So we go look back, since he's magic, we can have the 1 attack, go to 2 if we want to utilize the more damage route, or we go Pyre to utilize the more speed control. You know, Pyre is going to increase him to 2 speed. He's going to lower their speed. So now we're looking at a 2 speed difference. And what else do we have? Speed. Oh, all right. So the poison part, right? Since he has poison, it's also magic, right? You're doing true damage. I call it true damage because you're just hitting their life and not so much hitting their shield. So I call it true damage. The magic is bypassing the armor, and then the poison is also bypassing the armor. So when you're attacking, and you also have a 50-50 chance for affliction and poison. So 25% of the time you're not going to get anything. 25% of the time you're going to get both of the things, and then 50% of the time you're going to get one or the other. And when you get that poison, you're going to be hitting for 1 damage, and then at the end of the turn, the poison ticks in for 3 damage total. And if that fire summoner gives +1 magic, now we're hitting for 2 damage on top of 2 more damage at the end of the turn, as long as they're poisoned. like this guy's going to be pumping out a really good consistent amount of damage along with the debuffs that he provides. And if you want to go for the speed control, we don't know who else or what else is going to be out there, right? But you know, say there is a death summoner that gives minus speed, right? Say there's a death summoner, which there's a strong potential because they already have minus range. Well, they also have that other guy who's minus attack. So, and then, but they already have Ouster for magic reflect, and then they have the void from Mimosa. And if they're, I don't know if they're going to keep that trend going to where death is kind of just like subtracting things, being the more defensive route, and then you just kind of, you know, grind out those games. I'm going to use some terminology from card games because I tend to play a lot of them. Grinding out the game to where it's like you're just kind of stalling, and you're making it hard for your opponent to just kill you because it's like, all right, well, now I'm going to kill your creature, draw the card off the top of my deck, and I have this creature that's super resilient, or he's just really big. They can't kill it, but they can't get to your life either. So yeah, if they're able to grind out the games with death, they're very resilient. They're debuff centric, right? Which fits really well for the Dr. Blight. So if they do come out with a minus speed, like I guess they already have one with beta, like Cryptmancer. But aside from that, you know, they could put something else out there. And if it's not death, they could give it to someone else. So he works really well with red. He works great with Kitty already. And then, oh yeah, because I think, yeah, modern format isn't even going to be out at the release. I think they're waiting a little bit. So then from there, we also have access to, where's he at? There. We also have access to the Alric, right? And for 4 mana, okay, what else do we have for 4 mana that people are just running crazy with, right? We have the Medusa. This stat line is essentially the same thing. Okay? The Dr. Blight, 1 attack, 1 speed, 3 HP. 1 attack, 2 speed, 3 HP. But if you have the Dr. Blight, you're lowering their speed, so it's essentially like he now has 2 speed. He's literally Medusa with affliction. Where's that other one? Elven Mystic. Literally Elven Mystic with, oh man, she does get it later on. And I forgot about this too. The silence as well. Ooh. All right, so both really good cards. And what does Medusa even get later on? Stun. Okay, all right, yeah, that one's pretty good, Medusa. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, when we get it, this card is going to be played in blue with Alaric. It's just going to take the spot of Medusa or the what's her name? The Elven lady, Elven Mystic, right? And then if you want to throw, my bad, it's not if you want to throw, it's when you throw on. Where is he? Where's our boy? There he is, Wavesmith. When you throw on the Wavesmith, I think people are sleeping on this card. Okay, they're just looking at it for what it is, right? And it's like, sure, it might not be the most flashy card, and you know, neither was the last promo card, right? Yeah, promo. Elven Halfling. What's his name? Promo. Oh no, he's not a legendary. Halfling Alchemist, right? Like, this guy isn't crazy. I mean, I guess he is a lot more defensive. Having that one armor makes him a lot more defensive, right? But it's the same thing. It's like he has 1 HP. Opportunist is going to go for him. Or if you have him more in the back, the sneak, whatever it is, or the snipe, like he's going to live 2 attacks as long as it's not a magic snipe or however placement is. So like, I mean, then again, cutting the attack is really strong. Really strong. But again, he's not like ridiculously broken. And that guy's $123. It's I think people are sleeping on it. The people that do really like this card, tell me why. What other combos do you see this with? If you hate this card, well, I mean, you're wrong. It's that simple. No, if you think I'm wrong, let me know. I just think Dr. Blight is a lot better than people are giving him credit for. I know he's not amazing. I get that. But judging based off of what we looked at, you know, the Affliction, very few cards have it. Well, as of right now, we don't know what's coming out in Chaos Legion. And then same thing with the Slow. You know, same thing with the Slow. Looking at the summoners that we have as well with him, I think he's a pretty decent card. He seems like a very decent card. And rocking him with Kitty. K. Yes, please. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. And soon I'll try and pump out some more. I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing, but yeah, this is the start. And okay, bye.